morning, Dragons! I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Friday, January 15th, 2021, and Flame, before we going on our show today, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our heart, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons. And Flame, the sun's going to rise this morning at 7:26 in the morning, and it's going to set at 5:12 in the late afternoon. And I see you brought basketball today, Flame. That's pretty cool. Should we do basketball as a feature for Wide World of Sports? All right, let's do it. So on Martin Luther King Day, Flame, on Monday, Martin Luther King Day, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, will have 10 games. And every year since 1986, when Martin Luther King Day became a federal holiday and nationally recognized as a day of service, the NBA has scheduled games. And it's added on in different events and different venues, special meanings and special ceremonies to commemorate Dr. King and everything that he did for service. And this year is no different, Dragons. The NBA will have 10 games across the United States to honor Dr. King. And there are 3 games in particular that have special meaning to the NBA and to Dr. King that take place in 3 different cities. One of them is in Washington, D.C., where Dr. King gave his I Have a Dream speech. And at 12:30 on Monday, the Cleveland Cavaliers will go to Washington to play the Washington Wizards. And then at 2:30, Atlanta, the Atlanta Hawks, they will host a game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Atlanta is Dr. King's hometown where he grew up. And then a very special place, Memphis, Tennessee, the Memphis Grizzlies will host the Phoenix Suns at 5 o'clock. And Memphis in particular, Dragons, has been a huge part of MLK Day. Every year since 2003, the Grizzlies have hosted a game on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Memphis is the place where Dr. King actually lost his life and is the home of the Civil Rights Museum, which is about a half mile away from FedEx Forum, which is where the Grizzlies play their home games. And Memphis takes their time to really honor what Dr. King meant to us as a country, what Dr. King meant to the Black community and to African Americans, and what Dr. King meant to peace and unity throughout our country. Just neat and interesting things that are happening in the NBA. And then there's football, Dragons. We can't forget about football. We have 4 playoff games this weekend. We have the Los Angeles Rams. They're on Saturday afternoon. They go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and play Coach W's team, the Green Bay Packers. That's the first game to start the playoff weekend. And then later in the evening, around 8:15, the Baltimore Ravens, Miss Flaherty's team, they will go to Buffalo, and they will play the Buffalo Bills, who won last weekend. On Sunday, the Cleveland Browns will go to Kansas City, and the Browns will play the Chiefs in the first afternoon game. That's at 3 o'clock. And the final playoff game of the weekend has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to New Orleans to play Miss Davis's team, the New Orleans Saints. So lots of stuff to watch this weekend. Certainly games on Saturday and Sunday, and then our special Martin Luther King Jr. games in the NBA on Monday. Da-da-da! It's time for the birthday box. All right, Flame, let's see what we have in the birthday box. See, on the 15th, this magic list says that there are no birthdays. There are no birthdays today. There are no birthdays tomorrow either, Flame. But good news, Dragons, we have 2 birthdays on Sunday. On January 17th, we have Aubrey Charlenrath in 1st grade. Happy birthday, Aubrey. And Jordan Flores. Jordan Flores in 3rd grade. Happy birthday, Jordan. And Flame, you told me we don't have any mail. We don't have any mail. So why don't we go over our lineup next week? Dragons, next week we have A holiday, like we talked about, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is on Monday, so there is no news on Monday, but we'll be back Tuesday to go over some of the great things that Dr. King did and to introduce a new Positivity Project character trait. That'll be fun. And then on Inauguration Day, that's Wednesday. There won't be any news on Wednesday, but on Thursday we'll recap how Wednesday went for the country and kind of explore some of the things that we have in the presidency. And then on Friday, we'll go and do another sports report and put a bow on how things have gone throughout the week. Your homework this weekend, Dragons, we certainly need you to be safe. That is 100% sure. But we would love to hear anything that you did over the weekend that involves either sports or some memories that you have from being prudent and making very good decisions, or even better, Dragons, if you have a cool fact that you want to share about Dr. King and you want us to share it on the news, we would be happy to do that. Put it together for our lineup on Tuesday. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, Dragons. Stay safe, make good choices, and we can't wait to see you on Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.